Okay, I'm going to show you some tips for using the pad. First of all, you're going to want to rest your hand directly on the pad surface. You can see here how I'm resting my hand on the surface of the slate. This will give you more control. If you try to hold the pen like this, you're going to have less control. Also, learn how to hover the pen. So you can see if I just, let me select the cursor, you can see better. There you go. If I tip it up, you can see I'm not actually touching the pen surface to the pen to the surface, I'm just hovering it over. That helps me locate where my cursor is on the screen before I start to write. You'll also find that it might take a little getting used to the fact that when you move the cursor on the pad surface or the slate surface, this square is mapped directly to your screen. So this top corner of the square here is going to represent the top corner of your screen. And this top corner is top right corner of your screen, etc. So if you want to click the Start button in Windows, you'd want to move way down here to the bottom left corner. You'll get the hang of that as you start to use it. I also recommend moving your whole hand rather than your fingers when you first start to use the pad. Moving your hand will give you more stability and better results. A few more things that keep in mind is that there are lots of convenient shortcuts located around the outside edge of the pad. There's a mute button, a lower and raise volume control, a back and forward button for your browser. There's also a scroll bar which will go up and down any scroll functions. It also controls the zoom function in our camera software to zoom in and out. There's a magnifying glass which is minus and plus. That also is a zoom control in our camera software. You have an enter key, a button to launch your default Internet Explorer or web browser, and a My Computer button and a desktop button. When you tap those, it'll take you to each of those respective places. There's also a play, pause, a stop, a back, and a forward track button. In addition to that, there's just these couple controls here. There's the wake up button. So if your pad is awake, this little blue light will be blinking. But if your pad goes to sleep after a few minutes of inactivity, just press this button to wake it back up. When you're finished with the pad for the day, switch the switch to off and save your batteries.